Welcome to the Gear Slum, your one-stop shop for all things guitar culture nonsense. I'm Aaron.
I am Phil.
And I'm Cole.
And we slum it hard so you don't have to.
I just destroyed Phil's will to live. How stupid my joke was.
It was pretty dumb.
Pretty dumb.
So before we started this episode, I said, I have a game too. And Cole said, yeah, your whole life's a game.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone make fun of him.
Solid. That's a B+ right there.
That's a solid poop.
I'm sorry to bring this up now after we just finished an episode, but wasn't there something that happened last week that we were like, oh, I'm glad we're recording again? I don't know.
Yeah, I vaguely remember what you're saying. Crap.
Like right after our episode, right after we recorded last week. So it was like last Sunday or Monday, maybe?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. We really should like write things down.
Yeah, we should, Phil. If only we would write more things
Well,
down.
you don't remember it either.
Well, I don't even remember that happening, so it wasn't me that didn't write it down.
I have a vague recollection of that.
This is a great start, though.
Phil, you could go put it in the Google Doc. Do you need me to tell you the password
No.
for the 8,000th time?
For the Google Doc? No.
Are you sure?
Because it's the same as everything else. We shouldn't say that. Guys, don't try to steal our identity.
All of
But
our
the Google Doc is
why can't I not speak? All of our passwords are very different, vastly different.
They're so alphanumeric. They're alphanumeric
impossible
AF.
to guess. Yeah, we got special characters. We got alpha numbers.
We have like accents. We have like E with an accent aigu.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got some umlauts in there.
But here's a hint.
We have a circumflex.
Here's a hint. All of the accents are from countries where Cole has visited for his profession.
Here's a hint. Just ask Phil, because he won't be able to tell you.
That's not a hint at all.
That's actually that's the most secure. That's where our password is most secure, is from Phil. If like someone were to kidnap Phil and torture him, be like, guys, seriously, you can torture me all you want. There's literally no way I can tell you the passwords.
I'll
tell you anything.
I am too old to remember.
I had to mail.
I wrote the password on a Post-it note and mailed it to Phil so he could stick it on his monitor.
Did you?
That's not true.
No,
I wish
but
you did.
He did
it's a joke because he's old.
I wish he did.
It's because he's old, Aaron. Come on.
I wish he did.
Remember how old he is?
Yeah.
He had a heart attack.
Cole,
That's
can
how
you
old he
please
is.
use my Alexa to like
Yeah.
voice drop in and explain to me how to work my computer?
Yeah. No, I have to call Phil, and then he holds his phone up to the Alexa so I can tell Alexa what to do for him. Jeez. Guys,
Good
Phil's old. He was
grief.
alive when Star Wars came out. Like, seriously. It's ridiculous.
All the Star Warses.
Yeah. Like,
Actually,
I was
that's
alive when episode
technically
1
not
came
true.
out.
It's technically not true.
You weren't alive
First
when,
came out in
when episode
77.
4 came out?
He
77.
was technically temporarily dead
Depends.
when Solo came out.
Yeah.
That's not true. I don't know what that means.
His heart had stopped
Yeah.
when Solo came out.
They had to defib.
I don't-
They had to defib him.
I don't know what joke Aaron is making.
I
but
thought you were
you're
making a joke about like because Phil wasn't born yet, but he was.
That
like,
you're
I
so
thought it was gonna
old.
be like about when life begins, I guess. Anyways,
I don't know. I was trying to say like you're so old that you were in an old person coma when one of the new movies
you
came
can't
out.
joke about him having a heart attack, Aaron.
I didn't joke about him having a heart attack.
Just a coma.
It was not a heart attack joke.
It's not a coma at all. So, Phil, I
It was
understand
not.
you have a game
It was
for us.
not a
Should we
based in
start-
reality joke at
Should
all.
we start this off right? Jump right into the game.
Okay.
Don't sound so excited though.
Yeah, calm down.
All right. This is the game everyone knows and loves called
The game with
Guess
the name.
That Pedal Review. This is a 1-star review.
Well, you just gave it away.
I guess it's 1 star. What do I win?
And the review is titled. Oh, crap. Okay, I'm
1
going to
star.
say it's called Infinite Something Has a Design Flaw, and the something is a word that might give it away.
Okay.
And this was June 21st, 2018 by M. Hume.
M. Hume Shyamalan.
Are Hume Kane?
Okay. And
This game
Here's
is
the
brought to
reverb.
you by the Gun Street Wiring Company. Shop. Gun Street Wiring Shop.
And they ask the eternal question.
Gun Street Wiring Company Shop.
Am Hume O'Kane?
M. Hume O'Kane.
Use this pedal with your guitar that has a brand new wiring harness inside of it and sound great.
Mhm.
Always.
Except maybe not this particular pedal because this guy is not happy about it.
It's a 1 star.
Well,
Use
from what I
get
understand, there's
5-star
a design flaw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, an
That's the
infinite
word on the street.
design flaw. There are no design flaws in Gun Street Wiring Shops.
There's no design flaws, only flawed designs. Okay, Phil, take it away.
Okay, so I'm going to read it like it's written. If you use the pedal for infinite something, there is a half-second delay between pressing the switch on the something trigger,
Is
during
it the
which
EHX
you
freeze?
get a 100% dry signal.
EHX freeze.
This renders the pedal useless in 100% wet mode and is annoying in any other mode. I spoke to the brand technician who explained that this is part of the design. Some of the modes are nice, if not a bit harsh, but if you are looking to produce...
I'm just correcting that, dude.
If not a bit harsh, but if you are looking to produce soundscapes with this pedal, look elsewhere. And then he's got a couple brands that might give it away.
Okay.
Is it the EHX freeze?
It is not.
Nice. Suck it, Aaron.
So that's your guess, Cole. You were wrong.
Crap. Backfired.
Now let me think about it.
I was going to take credit if it was right, to be fair. So
I felt like
You
honestly,
bested me.
even with me cutting out words, I felt like it was too easy.
it's
That's
some
probably
kinda,
because you know what it is.
Well, no, there was a because there's like, oh crap, what pedal is it that has like it's basically a
Infinite.
It's a delay pedal that has like an infinite, like it's a switch that's dedicated to that. I mean, a lot of
Yeah,
delay
but it
pedals
seems
have
like
that
that's
feature.
the whole point of the whole pedal.
You dummies.
Is that how this is going to be, Phil?
I never get to call you guys dummies, so here's my chance.
You could call us dummies anytime you want.
Well,
We just don't act dumb very often.
and so I'm taking advantage.
Crap. Is it the rubberneck?
No.
Is it a delay pedal? Delay.
No.
Son of a gun. A delay.
Is
Is
it a
it-
reverb pedal?
Yes.
Is it a
Strymon Blue Sky?
No.
Big Sky?
new neighbor pedal?
Black Sky?
No.
Oh, is it the
Eventide H9?
cathedral?
No. And no.
Oh, is it the Canyon, that Canyons one that we talked about last
Good
week?
guess. No.
You jerk. You son of a gun. It's not the Grand Canyon, because that does have that feature on it.
No.
We talked about that pedal, didn't we? The Grand
Is it the Ocean's 11?
Yes.
Ooh.
Are you Googling?
No. I mean, I was, but now I'm not.
Cheater.
You freaking butthole.
We never would have guessed that. I never
You
would
have
guessed
compromised the integrity of this game.
That's the
Aaron.
first time I've ever done that.
You're like Phil Donaghy or whatever that guy's name was. Is that his name? The NBA ref who bet on games he was officiating?
I don't know. That sounds really shady, though.
That's what you did.
Yeah, that's what you did, Aaron.
You Phil Dunphy this game.
I made nothing on this.
Well, yeah,
I do feel
you
bad.
certainly didn't make any
be honest.
integrity.
I feel bad that I got caught.
So
You have to say
Guys,
we were very close.
I'm sorry.
So my favorite part.
I'm sorry if you don't like that I cheated.
My favorite part of this review is that he meant to say if you use the pedal.
But
But
instead he said, F
he-
you use this pedal?
But he left off the I, so it says F you use the pedal.
F you, man. Use the pedal.
There's a lot
That
of
is pretty
problems
good.
with that dude's review.
Remind me what the Ocean's 11 is. I know it's a movie.
It's the reverb.
Infinite reverb.
Of what?
Well,
of whom? From
It's the
which?
It's the counterpart to the
Electroharmonics.
Canyon's delay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's newer.
Yeah.
So he meant to say if you use the pedal for infinite reverb, there is a half-second delay between pressing the switch and the reverb triggering, during which you get 100% dry signal. This renders the pedal useless if 100% wet mode is blah, blah, blah.
I
And then he
wonder,
says,
like-
I
Get on
spoke
the
with
fly though. I guess
I
just
spoke
the
to-
infinite switch.
Yeah, because there's a different jack.
Oh,
There's a
how
jack
does
on the
that
side
work?
that says infinite. So I'm not sure.
It's infinite.
I think we have an enemy of the show who might have made a demo of this.
I bet
pedal,
it's not infinite though. I bet it is finite. Eventually, it will
Yeah,
stop.
I mean,
working.
eventually, like the pedal.
Well,
would
the power
decay.
grid will go down, and
Yeah, like the capacitors inside the pedal will dry out eventually.
Yeah,
Mhm.
That's false
Yeah.
advertising.
that's ridiculous.
Even if you had it on a UPS or something like that for when the power went out, eventually.
Yeah, even
the
if you
pedal
sent
would die.
it through UPS,
What
it
if you
would
had,
still
like-
not work?
What if you lived next to Niagara Falls and you had one of those what's it called things?
Hydroponic,
Not that.
hydroelectric generator.
Hydroxy cut.
Yes, that's the one.
Oh,
So the water's continuing to flow and it's generating electricity.
eventually the parts would break down.
Yeah.
Really?
You don't think so?
The
Well-
parts in the pedal? Yeah.
Of
like, of
no,
course.
the part,
But the parts.
the parts,
I mean,
even of the generator.
Yeah.
oh, I see. The parts.
But they could like
'cause-
hot swap the power. Like they could swap
Eventually,
between generators. While they're
Niagara
servicing
Falls
it.
will die.
Here's the thing: the parts in the pedal. I feel like what will fail first is the parts that people interact with. Right? Most likely, like the actual, like you stomp on it. You literally stomp your foot on it.
But
you
even
would
if
just
you
stomp on
never
it
did
once,
that,
right?
eventually,
Yeah. So if you just
it would
bought it
stop
out of the
working.
box, just delicately pressed it once with your finger,
Mm.
and you're not like
Well, you're
yanking
only
on the
pressing it
knobs.
once. You could probably just stomp on it the one time.
Oh well, okay, maybe that's true. But you see my point.
So if you do that, it will go on infinitely.
I'm saying that it's closer to infinite than a normal use.
Yeah,
Of the
but I mean,
pedal.
when you're talking about infinity, like anything finite is equally finite.
Yeah. It's just the blink of an eye.
In a long enough timeline, the survival rate for everything drops to 0. Fight
Exactly.
Club.
Fight Club.
Guys, don't talk about
Do you have another one, please?
I have yes.
Okay, good. I was hoping this next
Oh,
one is
sorry,
sponsored
Aaron.
by.
Was that one that you spoiled not entertaining enough for you?
No, I was just. That's not what I
One that
meant.
you
What I
cheated
meant
on?
is. What I meant is, hopefully, this game goes on and on because it is so much fun.
Infinitely.
Bull crap.
This
Okay.
this next ad is sponsored by Sinasoid Pro Audio Couture. Hit them up. Get your Panama City Giving Cable. Get some patch cables while you're at it.
Hit him up. Hit him up. Hit him up.
Get some slivers. Get some pancakes. They got those pancakes
Someone-
with the black tops. So
They
nice.
need to make a shirt that says Pro Audio Couture and it just has a picture of Randy Couture on it. The famous MMA fighter.
Yeah,
That'd be a good shirt, wouldn't it?
it would be
Well,
a great shirt.
They do have like small batches of shirts that
are very
are
weird.
like pretty niche.
Yeah,
So
like I know there's probably not a huge amount of crossover between the guitar scene and the MMA scene, but
I think that's funny.
I think you'd be
I watch all
surprised.
the MMA fights, so But I rarely play guitar, so I guess that doesn't prove my point. Okay, Phil, what's your next one?
Okay, next one. This is a 2-star review by
2 stars.
Natalia F.
Can you say that name again?
Natalia?
No, because I just didn't hear you. I didn't hear
Natalia?
it like cut out on my end. Natalia.
Natalia.
Okay.
Natalia.
I wasn't like making a comment on your pronunciation.
It just cut out. Okay,
Yeah,
keep
I
going,
just didn't.
Phil.
I literally didn't hear it, but that's good. Natalia.
And it's one of those auto-filled titles, so I'm just going to skip that. September 12th, 2016.
Ooh, that was the day
Never
after my
forget.
birthday. In 2016.
It was.
Never forget Aaron's birthday.
I used
I won't
it
let you.
with a Line 6 Pod HD 300.
Oh, okay.
And with effects, I found latency. And the sound is not natural.
Not good.
It seems I'll have to buy another guitar and tune it to B flat.
Variax guitar.
That's it.
Is this thing on?
That's it. You got it.
That's the review. No. Oh, he's wrong.
Oh.
You son of a gun.
That's it.
You old filthy so-and-so.
It's got to be an octave pedal, right? This is my initial thoughts. I'm talking to Cole here,
Yeah,
not
it's
you,
some
Phil.
like
It's not an
tune
official
shifter
guess.
pedal. Some auto-tune pedal.
They're playing it with a pod. So it means that they're probably into mainstream stuff.
So it's a pedal? Is that what you're telling me?
No, what I'm saying is it's probably not
No,
like
I'm asking
something-
Phil. Is it a pedal?
Oh.
It is.
Okay.
It's probably not something super boutique because they wouldn't be playing that through that. Is it a TC Electronic 7-Up?
No.
Oh, dang. Is it a micropog?
No.
Is it a hog?
Is it some form of pod?
No.
Is it a nanopog? Is it
None
a
of
pog
the
too?
pogs.
Is it a slammer?
It's not a pog. It's not a pog mini. It's not a pog.
There's no pog mini.
Is it a Tiny
Pog
Toon
Nano?
Adventures pog?
Yeah, is it one of those like saw cut slammers? That was a good one.
Dang, what?
Is it
There's
Jax? Is it Jax? Do you guys remember Jax?
The Mortal Kombat character? Of course I do.
No, the schoolyard game.
Oh yes,
I'm
I
sure
do.
Phil remembers
because that game is
from high
is
school.
very old.
You
I
remember
remember
those from
my-
high school, right, Phil?
I learned how to play that when I was a kid. My mom taught me. I had
Or sorry,
Jax.
elementary.
You
Or-
bounce the ball and you got to pick it up and catch the ball. It's good for hand-eye coordination and counting. So it's not Jax. It's not a Pog.
So what you're saying is the game is designed to
Yo-yo?
trick kids into learning.
Yeah. I mean, isn't everything? Isn't that what this is all about?
Remember when tops
Boom.
were really popular for a little while?
Yeah.
Like
not
the
a fan
big
of
like
tops.
spinning tops that you'd
Oh
throw on the ground.
no.
And also
No.
tops baseball cards, but that's a separate thing. Is it an octave-like pedal? Some kind of pitch shifty pedal?
Yes.
Is it a Boss octave?
It is not made by Boss.
Interesting.
Is it Digitech?
Yes.
Is it a Whammy 4?
No.
Is it a Ricochet?
A crap. What is that? What's that Digitech pedal called?
The Whammy?
Son of a gun.
It's not the Ricochet.
No.
That was the one I was thinking of, I think.
Is it was it Drop?
Drop.
Digitech Drop?
Polyphonic drop. Tune pedal bundle.
Bundle? Because
Oh,
it
well,
comes with like a cable or something.
Dude,
Yeah.
this guy that I work with.
I kind of want one of those.
This guy that I work with worked for Harman for a long time, and yesterday
Mhm.
he was only coming in the office for a little while, I think, and he was wearing just like this polo shirt, and it just said "whammy" like embroidered on it that he had got when he worked there. It's freaking rad, dude. Can you imagine getting a shirt like that just from work?
Yeah.
It's like old school. It must have been like 10 years old, you know. It's awesome.
Big bucks, big bucks, big bucks. No whammies.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Kennedy, Kennedy, Kennedy. Swing bada.
Oh, so the drop only goes down, doesn't go up. It's kind of interesting.
I wonder why they
It's
call
so
it
weird.
drop
Like,
then.
why did they? I know, it's such a weird name. It doesn't make any sense.
Like couldn't they name the pedal after some kind of
But here's what I'm thinking.
theology, some theologian or something.
Theobrogen.
So check this out.
Theobrogen.
The Digitech drop,
Some
right?
Theobrogen. Theo!
The Digitech drop, which only does drop tune, is $179. The Digitech whammy, the whammy ricochet, similar size, does up
Which is like
and
a whammy
down
without the whammy.
Yeah, and it has like the momentary foot switch, so you can whammy it with the foot switch. Is only $149.
Why?
That's what I'm wondering. That's why I told you about it. Like, I wonder if the drop is away. I don't know. It makes no sense to me. Makes no sense at all.
To be fair, Digitech is kind of all over the map right now.
I kind of want the Digitech, this whammy ricochet, though. I wonder how cheap you can buy one on Reverb. All right. So we got two kind of out-of-the-box pedals. I like this. This is good. You're good selections.
Okay, this
This
one.
third selection is sponsored by the Gabriel Tenorio String Company. Check out their new Alnical strings. I'm on board. I'm fully on board at this point. If you can't beat
I'm glad
them,
you embraced it.
if you can't beat them,
And
join them and pretend it was your idea.
I love that
If you can't beat
when
'em,
I
pretend
first
you don't
started
hate
saying
'em.
it, it made you angry.
It still kind of does, but
And now you're
embrace
like trying to just push into it.
I'm leaning into the hate. Not hate.
Yeah.
It's not hate.
Okay,
Extreme.
1-star review
Okay.
by John.
Oh, so buy those strings. Put them on your guitars. They're dupe.
Also by John.
GTS.
Yeah, buy John.
Just kidding. BY. By John.
Dear John.
All caps.
Bye.
All caps. Poorly engineered! 7 exclamation points.
Wow.
April 13th, 2018.
That's the whole thing? I like
No.
it. Oh.
That's
That's the title.
Okay. We do this every time, Aaron.
I thought you chose a really tough review.
And, okay.
It's going to take us all day to guess this one.
Name of a pedal, a competitor pedal, redacted. Still resides. The something going back, as it has no provision for 9-volt battery. Writing that is almost illegible. Arrow on knob that doesn't quite line up and need to remove 4 long screws and a plate to access 1 dip switch. So dissatisfied and brand new, it has much less money at Sweetwater. Who engineered this high-dollar crap?
Dang, John.
John,
I know.
dude. Like,
That's how you really feel.
do you need to talk or something? Just so you know, John, if you need to talk, we're here to listen anytime.
Yeah, John.
Freaking John. Like, sidebar, though, John's freaking nutso.
Wait, have you guys seen those anti-Ted Cruz ads that Richard Linklater is making?
Yes. Ted.
That just an old dude talking about random stuff.
Come on. Ted.
That's why I want to talk to John right now.
Dude, I'll
John.
never get over that video of that guy holding up the picture of Ted Cruz next to Kevin from The Office.
Yeah,
Like
that's really
he
funny.
shows it to so the camera's facing towards the stage. He shows it to the camera and then flips it around. Ted Cruz looks at it and just like his whole it's like someone let the air out of him.
I haven't seen that. That's funny.
And it just says like "We want the truth" or something, and then it's a picture because he looks just like Kevin from The Office.
Oh, is that the
Yeah,
joke?
You want to say hi?
yeah, it's way funny. Do we have a...
Hi.
Hi. Hey.
Hi, Josiah.
They say
What are you?
hi.
What are you doing?
They say hi.
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 Happy Halloween.
They say happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Daddy, go to see what inside that candy box.
Good. What candy box? Oh. All right. He's gone.
You got another one? Oh, we haven't guessed this one yet.
You haven't guessed it. Is that how we're doing this now? I just
soul
read
food.
them.
No, it's expensive. One dip switch inside of it. No battery.
I'm trying to think of there were no really defining clues in there.
Is it a drive pedal of some kind?
It is not a
It
drive.
has an arrow on the knob that doesn't line up. Has terrible writing.
Is that what it said? Read it again, because it was...
So it has illegible writing, an arrow on the knob that doesn't line up, and 4 screws to get to the dip switch, and no battery. Am I right?
It's a pinata instead of decoration.
That's cool. Okay, the review
All right,
is...
shut up, kid. We got some work to do here. Just
Shut him up, Phil.
Competitive pedal brand, pedal name redacted. Still resides. The going back, as it has no provision for 9-volt battery.
still resides. What is that?
It's like he messed up. Like the dude abides, but he said resides.
No,
instead.
he's saying that this
yeah, like
competing.
His other
Oh,
pedal's
because
still
you
on-
left
it
out
stayed
the
on
other one.
board.
I see what you're saying.
Yes.
I
Like
forgot
kept
you blanked
my
out
tube
something.
screamer and
Yeah.
sent back the JHS bonsai or whatever.
It's like, what
Yes.
kind of sentence is still resides?
Well, it's comma, then
Yeah, the pedal
something
that
going
fills
back.
on the name.
as it has no provision for 9-volt bat.
What kind of clause is still resides?
It's not.
I know.
I mean,
No, I get it now.
It still remains. Maybe that's what he meant to say.
I mean, still resides
what
is
he's
fine. I just didn't know there was a blank that was missing.
still
Yeah.
resides as my favorite or something like that.
Still
is
resides
probably
on
what-
my pedal board.
No, like
Yes.
if you say the blank still resides, I get that. I just didn't know there was a blank.
It's like
That's
my
my
pedals
own
are comprised of this pedal, but not the other one because I sent it back.
Okay. Writing that is almost illegible. Arrow on knob that doesn't quite line up.
Okay, writing that is
And
almost
need
legible.
to remove 4 long screws and a plate to access 1 dip switch. So dissatisfied and brand new, it was much less money at Sweetwater. Who engineered this high dollar crap?
Wait, what is he? What's he?
He's mad about a lot of
He's
things.
saying
guys.
it's
No, but, like,
cheaper-
He says
it's
brand
cheaper-
New, it was much less money at Sweetwater, so much less than he. Oh, much
Yeah,
less than
it's
on
cheaper.
Amazon, I guess?
It's cheaper on at Sweetwater, brand new, than he paid for it on Amazon.
Okay. Oh, then there's a couple brands that don't really sell on Amazon.
He may have bought it used.
But there's a few that like it's always more expensive. Like on like Nintendo
Yeah,
stuff is
yeah.
more expensive on Amazon because they aren't.
Oh, really?
It used
It's
to be. It
always
used
like
to be
a
that way. I think they've
third-party
worked it out,
seller
but
or
They didn't
something.
used to officially sell through Amazon like when in the Wii days.
In the weed days?
Man. Is this a pedal that we're familiar with?
Yes.
It's not a
Is
drive
it-
pedal of any kind at all.
No.
Are you saying it's also not fuzz or distortion?
correct?
Okay. This isn't one of those things where it's just not in the name, right? It doesn't say drive in the name.
It says scream. It doesn't say drive.
You didn't say scream. No, I'm just kidding.
What
Okay.
color is
That
it?
would be really funny.
Oh, there we go. That's a good question.
Uh-oh. It is white.
It is kind of weird that like
What?
batteries, like the majority of new pedals don't have a place for batteries. I think even the new TC electronic ones don't. And they're enormous.
It is kind of weird, but it's also not that weird. It's like,
it makes sense because nobody I guess most people don't use pedals like that anymore.
batteries are just like on the way out.
It is nice though. Like I use the looper. Remember those videos I used to do like a year ago?
Yeah.
I would use my Boss looper, and it's nice because I can just leave it there with a battery in it, and then I can just use it anytime I want. I don't have to worry about getting a power supply for it or whatever.
True.
It's nice, guys. Just trust me.
It's very nice.
Very nice.
So it's white.
I like.
Is it a Wampler
What
Latitude?
color is it? You never even told us what color
I
it was.
did.
You said
What
it's
color
white.
I
is it?
did. I said white.
Is it a
Well,
Wampler
why didn't
Latitude?
you tell me when I was paying attention? Okay, it's an Eventide H9.
No.
So it's not a Wampler Latitude.
No.
Let me have my first guess then.
That was your first
No,
guess?
you didn't tell me it was not that until after
Oh,
I said
oh.
it's not. So
Oh,
I
okay. Gotcha. Sorry, Sherlock Holmes. Mr.
Sherlock Holmes. It's white. I feel like I don't know any white pedals. I don't know any white people.
I don't
white
see
pedals.
pedal colors.
I'm colorblind.
I'm
pedal
mostly
blind.
know white pedals, if I'm being honest.
I mean, some of my best friends are white pedals.
Like, it's just a...
Okay, how many knobs does it have?
4.
Can you tell which knob he's talking about with the crooked arrow?
No.
Or is it
That's
all
such a
okay.
stupid thing.
Do you agree that it's hard to read?
Well, it could be.
It's probably just
A
like
user-
offset. Like the knob probably just is.
Like, can't you just like
You just
fix
move
that yourself?
Yeah, you just move the knob.
Yeah. Like if there's a set screw or whatever,
Yeah.
and
I
if
don't
it's
know,
not a set
Phil.
screw, then
Is that really the road you want to go down? Like, if it's just a problem with the knob, can't you just fix it yourself?
no, don't even.
Not electroharmonics.
I
knobs.
literally broke the knob off.
So it's not
Oh.
electroharmonics because
I know, 'cause
otherwise.
you're trying to fix the knob.
How many? Can you tell us the name of one knob?
Yes. FX level.
Okay.
Okay. How many? You said it has 4 knobs.
So it's LVL. So what brand uses abbreviations?
Really casual.
Is it the
towards there.
Canyons?
What?
Is it the Canyon?
Yes.
Ah, dang. That is pretty obvious. Because you already did Ocean's 11.
dang. And what pedal was he keeping? Like a Boss
Okay,
reverb or
so here's the
something?
review. So now I'll read it with the words.
Okay. With the words.
DD7 still resides. Canyon going back,
Isn't Canyon
as
a
it has
reverb?
no provision for 9-volt bat. Okay, so here's the best thing about this guy.
He's an idiot.
So the review comes across super angry, right? But then
How many stars did
I
you give it?
he gave it 1 star,
Oh, okay.
and this was April 13th, 2018.
Mm.
So then I looked on his reviews, and 2 weeks later, he reviewed 2 weeks later, he went on Amazon and reviewed a DD7. and his title for this review, it's a 5-star review, and his title is DD7 is the best by far for all the amps I push it through, i.e. PRRI and USA Red Stripe Bandit. And then he says, owned and returned many delays and have not yet found one that sounds as good or stacks up to the excellent DD7.
I
like-
want to think he thought about that for a while. Like, he was so mad
Yes.
about that
Yeah,
one.
dude,
He
he
was
stewed
like-
on it for 2 weeks.
He was pissed for
And then he
2
was
weeks,
like-
and then he's like,
He's like, how else can I get? I know that I already left a 1-star review on the one. How else can I hurt them?
yeah, I love it so much.
Oh, that's
That's
good.
pretty great.
John, poor John.
I
Poor
love that we're like
John.
into the late days of the internet, or not the late days, but we're past the early days of the internet where like there's a lot of stuff preserved on the internet that's pretty old. Like that's 5 years ago. And there's Amazon reviews that are I
No,
don't know when
that's
they introduced
2018.
reviews, but
That's
there must
this
be
year.
ones from What?
That's this year.
Didn't you say it was 2013?
No,
Oh, the Canyon just came out. Yeah. What was 20?
18.
Oh, it was April.
Oh, you said
13th.
April 13th.
Guys, I think I might be having a stroke.
I
Does it
thought
smell like
what
toast?
here's what I thought you were gonna say, and I was gonna agree with you, but I thought you were gonna say that it's good that now everyone uses the internet, so we we have crazy old people on there, and it's not
Yeah,
just people who know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Not just people who know what they're doing.
If
Yeah,
only
like
they could
15
use
years
the
ago,
internet
you
for
kind of had to
entertainment,
know
but
what
not
you were
vote.
doing to get on the
If
internet.
only we could find that middle ground.
Yeah,
Okay, I haven't previewed this,
that's all
but
right. Keep it rolling. This is good.
Probably going to be good.
this is another review from John.
Oh gosh.
Yes.
Can I read it?
Is it
Yes.
a pedal?
Yes.
Okay. It's not like a blender or something.
Okay. So this is called. This title is. This is a 2-star review, and it's all caps. Why? Lowercase. All the rave reviews! Exclamation point. By John, September 24th,
Can I just say real quick,
2017.
2 stars is my favorite level of
I
review.
know.
So we're going
It's
back.
the most
we're going back a
insulting.
ways now.
It's
Like
more
you-
insulting than 1 star.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least 1
Are you
star
ready?
you can just chalk up to like, nah, this guy's just angry and he just
Well, 1 star is like, yeah, it's all or nothing, but like 2 stars is like,
yeah.
it's intentional.
Okay.
It shows more thought went into it.
Yeah, exactly.
Here we go. Not sure why all the rave reviews. You can make it work okay, but does nothing special. Would try the Mini, as have heard it sounds better, but it doesn't accept a battery.
It's got to be
Again,
flashback delay.
He's bothered about the battery.
Is it flashback?
When you switch from clean to fat in mid-range,
no.
you'll have to change all the levels every time, as the parameters change quite a bit.
Oh, I know what it is.
Makes your sound very blatty and wonky at any setting when engaged.
Blatty.
Maybe am too fussy, but but
it's the
TC
M2?
pedals for me never hit that
No, it's
wow
the-
worth
it's the spark.
keeping factor.
It's a spark boost.
Seem
Yeah.
like are quality built. Just okay, but for over 100, it's barely okay. And then he goes, update. Just purchased the Mini Spark, and it definitely sounds better, as reviewed stated. Just made an adapter so it can use a 9-volt bat, which is rubber banded to pedal. Oh my god!
Somebody give this guy a
maniac.
freaking power supply. Like, just get him a 1 spot or something.
This guy is a maniac.
The best plot twist would be if he left a review like a week ago for just like the normal 1 spot daisy chain. Like, had no idea this existed.
yeah, right.
Total
He's
game changer.
like, game changer. Yeah.
How have people been using these pedals that don't accept batteries? Oh my
That
gosh.
is crazy.
Oh, I love this.
Although I
guy.
have heard that too, that the Mini sounds better.
Yeah, totally. And I've heard that it sounds really good. Like the Spark Mini
Yeah, I kind of
gets a
want
lot
one.
of rave reviews.
And it has that momentary switch on it too, or you can put it in momentary mode, I think.
Yeah, the guitarist in my band had one. He might still have it. He had one for a while, and he really liked that momentary thing. Are you looking for
I love
more
this
reviews
guy.
from that guy?
He has more.
Okay.
And it's
Hit us up.
$40 brand new.
40?
You can get it for 40. Oh no, it's 50. Those are used. I thought they were
Okay, should I
Aaron,
read
you suck at remembering
another
the
from
price
this
of
guy?
They're from
titles.
John. Heck yeah, dude. John is the star of this show.
Okay, John. Okay, here we go.
By John.
This is a 3-star review, and the title is "Really Rave Reviews."
He does not like understand that people have different opinions from him. Because he bases everything on battery.
And I'm not sure he understands what the stars mean. Maybe he's just randomly clicking.
Because what were his
Okay, here we
stars on
go.
this one? 5?
3
This is a 3-star review.
slowly going up.
Okay, here
They
we
all
go.
seem equally angry or equally
Really?
critical.
You have to remove 4 screws to access the 9-volt and the dip switch.
Dude, this guy maybe has like carpal tunnel syndrome or something, because removing the screws is really a hang-up for him.
He probably doesn't have a screwdriver because he doesn't.
Wait, let me finish.
It's like spent all his money on pedals, couldn't afford a screwdriver.
Really? You have to remove 4 screws to access the 9-volt and the dip switches? It's 2017. Seems quality, but didn't like it coloring my sound and just wanted a transparent boost. Was a little too warm for my liking. He
Soul
spelled too
food?
wrong. Was a little too warm.
It was a little
my liking.
too warm.
Neat looking, and many people love 'em. Seems to like the people who like 'em use the EP for
EP Boost.
always on pedal
Yeah, EP Boost.
and not a boost. Spark Mini is what I ended up with. Just made a 9-volt adapter for it and rubber banded it to the pedal. Like the sound of it better
so proud
than
of
the
his
full size Spark 2, which was blatty and wonky.
Oh my
Plus,
gosh.
half the price.
He's so consistent, like across the board, though.
I know. Yeah.
He's like everywhere talking about his
he
thing.
hates
But
batteries.
he's always
It
like,
really all comes down to the batteries, but he doesn't
And
like
every-
things that are wonky or blatty.
every
he's
review
really
references
proud.
another review.
He's proud that he was able to make an adapter, which, by the way, they sell those for like 30 cents or whatever. They just have like a little battery terminal on one
Yeah.
side, you know.
Does he have a review for the Mini, the Spark Mini? I want to see like a
dude.
positive review from this guy.
10 stars.
Well,
he did have the review of the DD7.
That's
The
true.
Yeah.
super concentrated
But also,
formula
like,
that
to be
removes
fair,
stains but won't harm
you can
fabrics.
have a boost that's always on. It's still
yeah,
boosting
like that doesn't
your
mean it's
signal.
not a boost.
Stupid.
he gave a 5-star review of Velcro brand industrial strength.
Yes.
You want to hear what it is?
Yeah, obviously. Did he say how he velcroed his 9-volt battery down to it? It's like I was
5
using these
stars.
rubber bands, but they kept breaking.
5 stars, and his review is great. That's it.
What more do you need to say?
Yeah.
Speaks for itself.
Oh, he's very pissed. Okay, he has a review. He has a review of a double humbucker Strat pick guard.
Oh, like one of the
1 star. Imposter wouldn't fit fender. Black stop Strat. Chinese copy couldn't fit.
Isn't the Black Top Strat a Chinese guitar,
I
or is it Mexican?
think it's Mexican. I'm pretty sure it's Mexican. But either way, like the Chinese, like the Squires have the same hole pattern on the pick guards, you know.
Do they though?
Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't have said they do.
I mean, sometimes you say things incorrectly.
How much does the timeline cost?
That is funny.
I hate you, Aaron.
Why would you buy a new pick guard for it though? Like maybe you just want a new pick guard. I was
Yeah, the blacktop
Never
strats are
mind.
already
never
a
mind.
dual humbucker.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like,
Maybe it's mint green.
Oh, okay. I could see that because I think one of the blacktops was. Oh, there was a silver one.
no, there was like a black one, a silver one. Did they have a white one? I think they were just black and silver.
That's what I thought too. What's this guy's deal?
Oh no, here's one that's like blue, which I'd never
Okay.
seen before. Sonic
Oh yeah,
blue.
I actually remember somebody was selling one of those.
But it
locally.
has a silver pick guard.
Yeah, yeah.
That actually looks pretty cool though. Dang, I like that.
Oh, word.
I love this guy.
Do you have any more reviews from John
No.
or otherwise? Oh,
Okay, well here's one from John.
John or
It's
otherwise.
This is a 3-star review, and the title is 3 stars.
Like, yeah, dude, we can read.
got it.
We can read
Thanks, John.
stars. We can count.
And it's a yard sign.
He reviewed a yard sign.
He reviewed a yard sign. He purchased a yard sign that says in the title 16 by 12 inches.
Okay.
And the yard sign
In the
reads
title.
Yes, in
The
the title.
Amazon
And the
title.
yard sign reads Jesus is the reason for the season.
Of course.
What season is it? Is it
And-
like Halloween season?
And he wrote the review in January 18.
Oh, dude.
And he gave it 3 stars, and he said, would have liked it more if it was bigger. That's it.
Well, that first of all, that's what she said. But second of all, that's a pretty great review.
3 stars.
So
It's like, not only do I not have a screwdriver, but I don't have a ruler. So how am I supposed to know what 16 by 12 inches is? Oh my gosh.
But
But I love it.
Rubber band.
He bought it.
I used
he
it.
kept it up for the whole Christmas season, and then weeks later, went to
Listen,
Amazon.
Christmas is a busy time. Okay.
Yeah, he was
Once the dust
visiting
settled
family
after
and-
the holiday.
But he like I appreciate his follow through.
Mm-hmm.
Like most people would
He's
have
like,
just
you know what?
forgotten about it entirely because it doesn't matter. But
So I was thinking about it a little bit, and you know how like he keeps saying the thing about 4 screws. If he does like buy a lot of TC pedals, like those only have 1 screw on the back, right?
oh yeah,
And the Boss pedals only
Oh.
have the 1 screw too to get to the battery.
and it's a thumb screw.
Wait.
like
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, like a quarter or something.
Yeah.
and same with the TC
Oh,
one.
yeah.
You could undo it with a penny or whatever.
So it makes sense like in context, but it's like
But also, I love the idea that he's like, it's 2018. Why are you making me unscrew all these things? And it's like, well, one isn't necessarily inherently better. But
it's
you could
also like
make the
it's
argument
2018. Get a freaking power supply.
that, yeah, exactly.
Wait, you guys,
Like, why are you,
you
still
guys.
using batteries, you lunatic?
You guys.
Uh-oh. Hit us, Phil.
I've got a 5-star
I have
review
all
here
day.
by John.
It's 9 in the morning. I have no plans today. I'll listen to these reviews for 18 hours.
This is a 5-star review from our friend John.
Phil, before you read this,
Johnny.
I have a proposition for you for a new segment that you should do. You should find a crazy person and like just give us the story of all their reviews because this is gold.
Yeah. This,
Like,
I don't know
put
if this
them-
is fun to listen to, but it's really fun for me in the moment.
Put them in chronological order, right? And then
Yeah,
like,
because it
oh,
tells
he
a
tried
whole,
this pedal,
knowing the date.
then he
like,
tried this pedal.
Yeah. Like, I
Yes.
want to get a review for a Halloween costume at the beginning of December. You know. Have 'em say
Okay, but
what
listen
you
to
think.
this. This is a 5-star review for Duracell batteries.
So he wrote that out.
Bless
And he
him.
goes, he says, I only buy Duracell. These things last for years and years.
No, they don't.
Can tell they are not made in China.
What?
How can he tell that? He might have like superpowers.
Maybe he can tell
No,
by reading.
this is
them.
like, this behavior is, he's obsessed with batteries.
Yeah, dude. What is it with him and batteries? Maybe he's a robot.
I'm pretty sure like maybe they aren't made in China, but I don't know.
Yeah, like I would bet you $100 that Duracell batteries are not made in the United States. That's for sure.
Apparently, they have 3 plants in the USA.
I'd like to take.
Oh,
back
here's
my
another.
previous statement.
Here's another review of Duracell batteries
Uh-huh.
by him. Best bats money can buy. Too bad it took over a week before it even shipped, and it's still 5 stars.
That's like the most. That's the most annoying part of reviews for a product is that the majority of them, especially the negative ones, just end up being about how it took too long to ship or the seller was crappy. But it's like on Amazon, it doesn't sort the reviews by the seller. You know.
Here's another one. DD7 all the way, especially if you play live. This pedal sounds good, but not as good and or as natural as the Boss DD7. Not as versatile either.
What is this one for?
You have to guess.
Oh, I didn't know we were back to guessing.
Oh.
Sorry.
Flashback.
Yes. This is amazing. Should we talk about something else?
Dude,
we only have
this,
like a
like-
couple minutes.
How can a
love
digital
this
delay
guy.
sound natural? First of all, it can't. It's digital
You mean because
and it's delay.
delay is not a natural occurrence?
Yeah.
It is.
Not digital
that's-
delay. I mean, I guess
Not
digital
digital.
is part of nature, so it sounds like it sounds. Everything is natural sounding.
Mm. Well, okay.
Yeah, everything is analog at some point too. Like,
Even unnatural things are natural. They do exist and come from nature. Like you can't just
this seems like a slippery slope.
you can't just like you
Guys,
can't just
even
make
things that are
something out of
unnatural are
nothing.
natural.
You can't just they're not like I don't know
Yeah,
alchemizing
they like
these parts.
they were made by a man, but they were made with things from nature.
Yeah, it's all nature. All nature.
He's fully on board. He's now lapped you on that.
Yep.
He's more on board with it than you are now.
Another
guys,
5-star review.
John-
Only way to go, Duracell seems to be last quality American battery company. Left and only brand I use because of its high quality.
This guy
He's
must
great.
be like a Duracell dealer. Or like he's like a Duracell sales rep, and so he's like a Luddite where like, yeah, power supplies are obviously the way to go for pedals, and it's like, no, batteries are still the standard.
Oh,
Does he
yes.
have a review for like every different size of Duracell battery?
They're different. Yes, they're different size batteries.
I want to find the 9 volt, and I want him to reference
This is
like
so good.
these 9 volts are perfect for the Boss DD7 delay pedal,
Dude, I can't even imagine
and
like
the flashback can suck a D.
I can't imagine
Okay, 1-star
leaving a
review.
review for
Thumbs
Duracell.
down. Another China-made imposter. Hard to go green when all this garbage ends up in a landfill. Sounded great till it quit working.
This is a pedal.
Yes.
Oh, it's a pedal. I thought it was a battery review.
Yeah,
No.
it's like
Oh,
your
never.
American-made batteries end up in a landfill too, bro. Oh,
Can you read it again?
No, I clicked off of it.
it was.
Wait, let me see.
something
Let me
about
find it.
Chinese imposter or something.
I'm trying to find. I'm going through all of his reviews because they're so great.
Yeah, we know. We're
and
along
it is
with
right
you for the ride.
here. Another China-made imposter. Hard to go green when all this garbage ends up in landfill.
I don't get.
Sounded great till it quit working.
I don't get that. Oh, because it broke, then it ends up. Okay, I was
Yeah.
gonna say like just
Yeah.
I'm throwing it away because I don't like the way it sounds, and it's keeping me from going green because it's ending up in a landfill.
You know what else would help him not go green is power supply. So he's not
Yeah,
wasting
dude.
so many
Think of all the batteries. I really hope this guy listens to the podcast because that's
what Chinese pedal is it? It's got to be a delay.
No, it's not. Unfortunately,
boost.
this
Is it
I
a
wish it
boost?
was a delay because that would have been great.
Oh yeah, dude, John Delay,
I feel like he only uses delay and boost.
Art John Delay.
Mm-hmm. John Delay.
Send me no delay.
Send me John Delay.
Give up.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it made by a large company? Is it one of the newer like mini pedal companies?
It is a pedal that you are familiar with.
Is it a DOD 250?
No.
Is it a drive pedal? Did you already say yes?
Yes.
Is it
a soul food?
Boss?
What'd you
Soul
say, Aaron?
food?
It is not a soul food.
Is it an EHX pedal?
It is not.
Is it a TC pedal?
It is not.
Boss?
Not.
Also, like the freaking DD7 is made in Indonesia or something.
Yeah.
Like
Probably Taiwan.
Not his that he bought in
Taiwan.
1986 or something. I don't know.
don't be ageist, Phil.
I'm making that up.
Yeah, Phil, don't make fun of him just because he's younger than you.
He probably wasn't even alive when the DD2 came out.
Dang, I have no idea. Is
Behringer?
it a
No,
MXR?
but no.
It's not a
How
Boss
have
pedal.
you guys not said? No. What? It's not a Boss pedal.
Is it like a tube screamer or something?
Joyo.
Oh,
Joyo. Joyo. I was gonna.
Is
did
it
I say
the-
Mua?
the one with the scorpion on it or whatever, the green one.
Nope.
Is it the
The-
black with red on it?
Yes.
What is it? The
Ultimate
Drive,
Overdrive.
yeah. Is that the one that's supposed to be like OCD?
I think so, yeah. Or is it the Timmy? No, you're right. I think it's the OCD.
Damn it! Here's one of my favorite things: is that on the Helix, the Timmy model.
Yeah.
It's called the Timmy.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's like
spelled TIMMEH or something.
TEEMEH or something.
Yeah. It's awesome.
It's pretty funny.
The Helix,
Or-
like, that's one. Like, you think about part of why the Helix is good. Again, going back to our topic from last week with new pedal companies, like, they have been around for so long and
Line
have so much
6.
experience and resources. And same, you could say the same about the Strymon guys. Anyways.
And Boss.
Yeah, like if Boss puts something out, like TC is a different thing because TC gets, bought out by a music group and then you don't really know what they are. But Boss, like, you know what you're going to get from Boss for the most part. You're going to get a freaking battery compartment for one thing that you don't need a screwdriver to access.
It is pretty ingenious design.
It is a really good design. Like, I really like Boss, the form factor of Boss.
Because
pedals.
you don't even, if you have it Velcro, you don't even have to take it off your pedal board to replace a battery.
Right.
Yeah, but I like the idea of somebody who has a pedal Velcroed to a pedal board, but also uses battery.
It's so good.
No, they don't have it Velcroed to the. He said it's rubber banded to the
No,
pedal.
but
no, I'm
he bought
Aaron's
Velcro
premise.
he bought Velcro also. So he probably does have his pedals stuck to the board.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He put a little strip of Velcro on the 9-volt battery too to hold it in place.
Stupid.
That sounds
He made a rubber
insane.
band. Oh man,
He's
John.
Rubber banded to
sounds
the
like-
bottom, he said.
No, to the side.
No.
Okay. I was gonna say that'd be hilarious if it's like teetering on top of this 9-volt battery. He can't even stomp
Every
on
time he stomps on it, it like
it. Knocks it over.
flops over. Yeah.
Just in a landfill somewhere.
Oh, I love this guy.
Oh,
Dude, freaking
John.
China filling up our
Send me
landfills,
John
you know?
DeLay is my favorite person. Phil, thank you so much for taking us on this journey. And
That was amazing.
I'm honestly glad that it took the entire episode because that was fun.
Yeah, because it was awesome.
Holy crap! That was the whole
Yeah,
episode.
and our
It was just
our
John.
interviewers would love it. Anyway,
Dude, freaking
everyone,
John DeLay.
thank you so much for listening to the Gear Slum.
John DeLay.
Send me John DeLay.
Send me John DeLay. Send me on DeLay.
Send me John DeLay.
Thanks for friendship.
Thanks for friendship.
3 stars. No battery. Thanks for friendship.